Life building and successful living, ways and means. Part 3. Building the precious human life, laying the foundation of precious human life. We have discussed in the past talk that the student life and youth period in human life is the golden period, and this period is meant and is very suitable for laying the foundation of precious human life properly and strongly, and therefore this golden period must be utilized most profitably for the said purposes. Now let us discuss how to lay the foundation of precious human life properly and strongly during the golden student life and youth period, so that human beings can live the rest long period of their precious human life upon this earth plane ideally, successfully, completely, purposefully, prosperously, happily and peacefully. For a clear and better understanding of this point, let us discuss this topic with the simple analogy of a house building. The purpose of precious human life. First, let us discuss the purpose of precious human life in comparison with a house building. A house building is a place of our daily living. It is a very costly property which we acquire as a lifetime asset. It is a superstructure consisting of some rooms upon a foundation laid on a piece of land. A house building has a beginning with an commencement of its construction, which may take about 1 year, and has an end when it gets dilapidated after a span of say 60 to 70 years. The purpose of building the house and staying therein for such a long period is to have a successful, prosperous, happy and peaceful living in it. Similarly, as we have discussed in the previous talk, our human life is a rare and precious gift of God for us. We are gifted this human life by God after having gone through our births in 84 lakh species of lives, and for the purpose of achieving the higher purpose or the supreme purpose of human life, that is moksha or liberation of the individual soul or union of individual soul with the supreme soul, or self-realization or God realization, or moksha, which is the supreme grand object of aspiration or grand goal of ideal human life according to our great, glorious, lofty, unique and ideal ancient Indian culture or Bharatiya Sanskriti. By achieving this said supreme grand goal, we get everlasting happiness and eternal peace in our lives, and all our sorrows and miseries come to a permanent end. This human life is a period or span of time beginning with birth and ends with death. It is quite a long period which is stated in our holy scriptures to be 100 years ideally. The purpose of our precious human life is to live it ideally, successfully, completely, purposefully, prosperously, happily and peacefully, with achievement of the aforesaid higher purpose or the supreme purpose of human life. Laying the foundation of precious human life. Now let us discuss how to lay the foundation of this precious human life properly and strongly with a simple analogy of a house building. Foundation of a house building is necessary. Without the foundation, the superstructure of the house building cannot be constructed, and even if it is constructed without the foundation, it cannot stand, cannot become strong, or cannot last long and will fall down shortly. This foundation of the house building must be proper. That means there must be 4 foundation pillars, because with 1, 2 or even 3 foundation pillars, the superstructure cannot be built upon the same securely and it will fall down. Also, the foundation must be built strongly. That means all the 4 pillars of the foundation should be concrete columns. That is, Those pillars should be made strongly by using iron rod, stone chips, sand, cement, and water so that this superstructure can be built upon the same strongly and will also last long. Otherwise, upon a weak foundation, the superstructure, howsoever strongly and nicely built, will not last long and may fall down. Similarly, foundation of the human life is necessary. Without the foundation of life, its superstructure cannot be constructed completely and successfully, and the future human life will not be ideal, successful, purposeful, prosperous, happy, and peaceful, but it will be lived with failures, sorrows, and miseries. This foundation of human life must be proper. That means there must be four pillars of foundation of the human life, because with one or two foundation pillars, the superstructure of human life cannot be built upon the same completely and successfully, and consequently human beings may be able to live an ordinary life with material wealth, worldly happiness, sensual pleasures, comforts, and even luxuries, but cannot attain complete success and cannot get real happiness and peace in their lives. Also, all the four foundation pillars of human life must be built strongly. That means all the four foundation pillars of the human life should be built qualitatively and perfectly, so that the superstructure of human life to be built upon the same becomes strong, and future human life is lived ideally, successfully, completely, purposefully, prosperously, happily, and peacefully. Otherwise, upon a weak foundation of life, the future human life will be lived with failures, sorrows, sufferings, unhappiness, and peacelessness, and will be spent in vain with regrets, repentances, and laments only. The four foundation pillars of human life are: most important, a good physical health; second, a powerful mind or vibrant mind; third, noble character or satcharitra; and fourth, ethical conduct or good conduct or righteous conduct or virtuous conduct or sadachar. We will now discuss a brief outline of each of these four foundation pillars in our next talks. Here ends Life Building and Successful Living, Ways and Means, Part 3.